Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. My name is Melissa, and I will be guiding you through mindful stretch. We will practice together for 15 minutes today. As we go through class, just a reminder to listen to your body. If any of the stretches that we work with do not work for your body, please skip them. You can come on out and you can modify. For your practice today, you'll want to have a mat to practice on. We'll be doing a variety of standing and seated and reclining stretches. So if you need to adjust your screen, please do so. And today's practice will be a really nice practice for our hips, our legs, and our low back. I would love to do a pigeon inspired practice. So pigeon is a really nice hip opener. And there's a lot of different ways to do it. There's seated and reclining and standing and so many different options. So I thought it would just be fun to flow through some different variations of pigeon today. To get started, we'll center in pigeon on our back. And for this pose, you'll come down onto your back and you will cross your right leg up and over. So we're going to create a little figure four stretch here. And you can stay here with your foot on the ground. You can press your right knee away from you. If you'd like a little more stretch, you can pull the legs in. So you'll just reach for the back of your left leg. If you'd like more of a stretch, you can reach for the front of the left leg. And there is a variation where you take both of the arms around both of the legs. And then as you settle in this stretch, let's just take an opportunity to close the eyes. You can create a little movement, maybe rock side to side, or find stillness. So just see what feels best in your body in this moment. See if you can relax the back of your head, the back of your neck. And although the arms and those shoulders are active, pulling the legs in. Just see if you can find a little bit of softness in the shoulders and the arms and the hands. And then feel the upper, mid, and low back gently softening to the mat. And although the legs are active here, just see if you can find a little softness through the legs and through the feet. We are going to gently unwrap. We'll take that right foot down, left leg comes up and over. Decide if you would like to stay here with your foot on the ground. Feel free to reach for the back of your leg, the front of the leg, or maybe take both of the arms around both of the legs. You can hold stillness or maybe rock a little side to side. Let's take some time here to connect with our breath. We'll just connect to the gentle rise and the gentle fall of the breath. And then try to lengthen your inhalation and lengthen your exhalation. If you would like, feel free to set an intention for your time on the mat today. And that intention can be anything. It may be that you want to relax a little bit. Maybe this is a time to give back to yourself or to release tension in the body. So there's really no right and there's no wrong intention. Let's gently come out of that stretch. We will bring our feet out to the edges of our mat. Knees are bent. So we'll just take a gentle drop of the knees to the left and to the right. Let's take an opportunity to roll onto the side of our body. We'll come to a fetal position. And then we are just going to roll right onto our stomachs. And then we're going to press up to a tabletop position. As you take tabletop, we're going to have hands in line with shoulders, knees in line with your hips. And then let's take that right knee to the right wrist. You can walk your right knee off to the right a little bit, have both of your hands on the inside of the leg. Option to stay up on the hands. Maybe drop down onto your forearms. We'll just take some time just to melt here. So you can find movement, you can shift around, and you can also find stillness too. So as you exhale, maybe just see if you can be aware of the mind and the noise that the mind creates. So the mind can be really active, so many thoughts for the past, for the future. Try to release your thoughts, bring your awareness to the breath, bring your awareness to the present moment. And then to release, let's pop up to our tabletop position. So we can just glide the right knee to meet left knee. And then left knee, we can slide that left knee to left wrist. Feel free to pop that left knee to the left a little bit more. You're going to take that nice breath to lengthen, holding as you exhale. Maybe try to relax your head. Just allow for your head to hang heavy like a weight. Have so many little muscles in the back of the neck. They work so hard to hold the head up every day. In a pose like this, we can just let them relax and we can let them release. As you hold pigeon, maybe feel your nostrils gently flaring with breath as you inhale, and then gently contracting with breath as you exhale. Maybe notice the air a little cool as it enters the nose. And noticing the breath a little bit warmer as it exits the nose. To release, let's roll onto our left hip and we'll sweep that right foot forward. We are going to cross our left leg up and over. Option to stay here. You may want to fold forward. Right foot will plant. Draw your hips into that right heel for a little bit more stretch. And then third variation is to stack the lower legs. Spine can be straight. You can also fold here. So sometimes I think of thoughts like clouds in the sky. When I'm in nature, sometimes I'll take note of a cloud, of a shape. And then that cloud just drifts off and I don't think much about it. So try to bring that idea onto the yoga mat. So I may have a thought for the past or the future. I'll try to let the thought go and let it drift off like a cloud in the sky. Legs will extend in front. Let's take that right leg. We'll cross up and over. deciding if option one works best for your body. Maybe option two, maybe option three. Holding as you exhale. Maybe doing a gentle scan of your body. Just noticing where you might be holding on to tension. And then letting that tension go as you exhale. We'll bring ourselves up. Let's sweep our feet to the back of the mat. We'll land in a tabletop position. As you take an exhale, lift into down dog. Feel free to shake it out a little bit in down dog. Maybe bending one knee and bending the other knee. Maybe head shakes yes and head shakes no. Toes to hands. We'll make our way to the top of the mat. We'll come to a fold. We can shake out in the fold as well. Bend one knee, then the other. Head shakes yes, and head shakes no. Let's float our hands to our shins. We'll come into a halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, we'll root down to rise up to standing position. Hands will come to the heart as you exhale. Let's bring our right leg up and over. We'll create a figure four stretch. And then gently drop the hips back and down. If you'd like a little shoulder stretch, let's sweep those hands up. Try to find a spot to focus on. Find a drishti. One spot to focus concentration, to focus awareness. And once you find that spot, not letting the eye shift at all. We'll do a reset to stand, hands relax, right foot plant, left leg. Let's take it up and over. Hips float back and down, hands reach up. Maybe try to bring the weight back into the heel of the right foot. Let the right toes be a little lighter here. You can also flex this left foot. Let this left knee roll down and open. Get a little bit more of that hip stretch here. Gently relax your shoulders from your ears. Take a full inhale and exhale. Let's release the arms. We're going to take our feet out nice and wide and a gentle swish of the arms side to side. As you twist to the right, just letting that left heel truck in line with left toes. We're just going to lift it up. We'll come back to center. Feet are in line with hips. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Thank you so much for joining today. I hope you enjoyed today's mindful stretch, our pigeon-inspired practice. I hope everyone's hips, legs, low back are feeling much better. Please leave me any comments or feedback or questions in the chat. I look forward to being back with you on Friday. We have chair yoga at 10 o'clock East Coast time. I'll also be back next week on Monday, 5:30 East Coast time. We have yoga on the yoga mats for 45 minutes. Some really nice stretching practice. I hope that you have a beautiful day today. See you next time. Take care.